As people leave the region in search of opportunity elsewhere, manufacturers say there are plenty of opportunities right here.
We're reaching out to students in third and fourth and fifth grades and their parents, who are such an important part of this equation, to help them to understand what exciting careers exist in manufacturing and how different it is from, some of the more mundane, unskilled, unsafe, jobs that my grandfather and, even my dad probably worked in.
Today we look at several local efforts that are finding success, keeping young people here and attracting new talent as we look at the region's brain gain.
Brain Gain is sponsored by the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition, the Moransky Companies, and Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Every day, 6 people move out of the Mahoning Valley. For decades, the region's best and brightest have too often sought a better life in other parts of the country and the world, taking their talents with them. States that experience brain drain, as the phenomenon has become known, may also see an erosion of their local economy. A report by the U.S. Congress Joint Economic Committee found Ohio ranked 17th among the 50 states for brain drain, and Pennsylvania ranked 11th. One of the keys to combating this trend may lie in changing the perceptions of the region. Another, says Jessica Borza, executive director of the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition, is to start informing children of the opportunities that already exist in the region at a younger age.
These jobs today are so much different. There's, high technology, it's interesting work, it's not the same thing, every day or even throughout the course of a shift. And so, it's a big challenge for us to get the word out and convince moms and dads and grandparents that not only are these jobs different, but they are stable.
The coalition is comprised of 45 manufacturing companies. One of the ways they've been getting the message out is by engaging with educators to get them to update curriculum to reflect the needs of the region's work environment and transition students straight from high school into a training center.
And so really creating career pathways that are consistent throughout the 3 counties, Columbiana, Mahoning, and Trumbull counties, and are meaningful and result in industry credentials that a student or an apprentice can carry with them throughout their lifetime.
According to the Manufacturers Coalition, the average income for an experienced manufacturing employee is $69,454, with manufacturing contributing $2.6 billion to the Mahoning and Shenango Valley economies. Borza says the top 3 needed positions among manufacturers are machining, industrial maintenance, and welding.
But on the average, students are making $12 to $17 an hour coming out of high school.
Mike Lutz, advanced precision machinist instructor at Mahoning County Career and Technical Center, says good manufacturing jobs are plentiful.
We have a lot to offer, and I don't think if parents aren't exposed to that, they don't know that. And with manufacturing, they need to see inside the facilities and the opportunities that these young people have to make a living, a career at this.
One of the ways the Manufacturers Coalition is working to fill those jobs is with the Workforce Advance Initiative, which offers paid technical training at no cost to students.
We take them through a selection process and then set up short-term training that includes getting a paycheck while they're in training. So within a matter of 8 weeks, they're able to acquire the skills that will allow them to get their foot in the door within a local manufacturer, who then is also committed to advancing their employees.
The initiative is a partnership between the Manufacturers Coalition, Nordson Corp., Youngstown Area Goodwill, Eastern Gateway Community College, and Mahoning Youngstown Community Action Program.
It was an overview of manufacturing.
Lutz worked with the students at Eastern Gateway, instructing them on the necessary skills.
They knew the benefits that Nordson brings to the table, like those opportunities don't come along every day. And they were willing to, do what it took to get there. So that was exciting to watch them.
So far, the program has led to full-time positions at Nordson and Austintown for 13 out of 17 participants, says Ashley Wallachak, Human Resources Specialist at Nordson.
There's always something that's kind of holding them back from being a good employee or from making those things work, whether it be a little bit more training in math, maybe it just be a little bit more training with machines, or maybe it's something in their home life. They need help finding a car, they need help babysitting. having those options. So, if they're not making it, we can get them additional training. If it's a home life issue, we can talk to MyoCap and Goodwill, and they're going to do what they can to help them out on that aspect, and they have. But you got single moms that we've just hired for this.
As far as bringing people to the region, advances in technology and additive manufacturing are starting to gain traction, says YSU President Jim Tressel.
We have such a blessing here in our community with this university, this incubator.
One of those attracted by the opportunities at the Youngstown Business Incubator is Patrick Bailey.
I actually just moved to Youngstown about 4 months ago.
A native of Cincinnati who started his own company in China. Today, Bailey is the director of G-Beta Youngstown, an accelerator program aimed at companies related to additive manufacturing, the Internet of Things, logistics, and Industry 4.0.
This opportunity to work, in a area where it was, really crushed by, economic issues, but found kind of its niche and, what it is wanting to do and rebranding itself. So I heard a little bit about the 3D printing ecosystem here, and I was like, okay, we'll give it a try. And so I came here and I was just blown away.
At the Hustle Conference held at YSU, Bailey said that after being in Youngstown for 4 months, he's unsure if the region needs rebranding at all.
It's more so just having the stories out there, because it's always been there. It's just it needs to be tapped into.
For more stories and videos from our Brain Gain program, click the Brain Gain tab at businessjournaldaily.com. Further content can be found in the October issue of the Business Journal. Click subscribe under the Contact Us tab to purchase a copy.
Brain Gain is sponsored by the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition, the Moransky Companies, and Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC.